1st of September. I'm starting with the DAX this morning. As I've been saying for a while now, this peak here counts as a peak of wave 2 off the top we saw back in January. We now have a 5-wave decline with a 1, a 2, a 5-part 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5, then a very subnormal 4 and a direct 5 down, followed by what I'm counting as an A, B, sideways drift, and then a final C. And now we have a possible move here, which is the beginning of wave 3 of 3, meaning that this is where we could see sharp action. So let's have a look at the pattern that we've seen since the peak around 12,600, which of course marks the Fibonacci 61.8% level retracement of the previous decline. Looking at the 15-minute chart here, one factor that's quite important, we are in September, a lot of institutional traders go away in August, so you tend to see these sort of fairly directionless moves during August, which makes it quite hard to make money sometimes. So things should get a bit more direct now. And if we look at the action here, we have quite a good spike at 12.6, quite a good sell signal, a combination of the big round number, the failed break, and the spike. This was like a kind of leading wedge type formation, 5 waves, but a very corrective sort of form. ABC rally, which is a possible 2-wave, and then a bit of acceleration. There's 1 of 3, 2 of 3, maybe 3 of 3. If so, this rally here as a 4-wave shouldn't be too dramatic. Shouldn't take out this certainly. So any move about 12.4 would question that pattern right now. But the longer term count's still looking very negative, and still looking for a bigger fall to come. Looking at the Dow, we still have this big A wave off the peak in January. So that's right, A, then an A, B, C, which again is a B wave with a C wave due. Yet again, there's not much happening from the peak here. Let's go down a shorter term. Having said that, we do have the peak here around 26,180. 5 waves down here initially. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's all got a bit erratic since then. It could be a wave 2. It could be perhaps, well, with this rally, it doesn't really have a decent form, but clearly a break below 25900 would be of some significance coming next week. All right, gold continues to look better. From the low here, we can count 5 waves up to the recent peak. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We then saw this ABC decline. I did warn in the week that we could probably see a move back below 1200, which duly came in. That listed a buying response time being, but not a very strong one. At the moment, the time frame of the rally is much bigger than the time frame of the decline to there. This leaves a possibility open that we're going to see another sell-off, maybe down to 50%, around 1186 thereabouts. So it's not clear that at this point the uptrend is going to resume immediately. It may do so sometime next week. Let's have a look at the form of this this latest bounce here. Yes, the bounce here took us down below 1200. Looks like a corrective rally. A, B, C. So there is certainly a possibility that we're going to bounce down a little bit lower, or fall down a little bit lower. We could bounce up first, maybe just retest the high. And the breakthrough to new highs could be very positive. So an extreme stop above the highs is one possibility here. All right, finally Bitcoin this morning, which seems to tease us. From the low here, we have a 1, a 2 to there, and then a 1, 2 of 3, this being 3 of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and this really needs to see new highs to confirm it's the 5th wave and complete 3. Problem being a 4th wave, then it shouldn't go below here, which was quite close to a move. So we really need to see quite a strong move up here to actually convince that the low is actually in at this point. It looks encouraging, but it could easily be dismissed by a rapid fall and this could still be an ABC up to here. So ABC to there, a B and a C. So it's although it's looking a lot better or potentially better, there's still a few obstacles to overcome just yet before we can declare that the low is actually in on Bitcoin. And say that there's a lot of good news for legacy in the marketplace, but of course bear markets discount good news, and bull markets exaggerate good news. So once that starts to happen again, we'll know we're back in a bull market. Right, all for today. If you found that interesting, useful, back to the report on Tuesday morning subscribers. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye.